stupid. Believe them. Don't try to go against the grain. Believe them.
Don't get married to a
God
bum.
damn, them people.
Don't get married to a
A bum,
bum.
she wanna. Yeah, but don't do that either. Don't get married to
What
a bum, but don't get married to a bunch of dumb motherfuckers.
what one said not even a broke man. Don't get married to a broke man and a young man. Oh, a young man.
Exactly. Exactly. No matter how fine, exactly right. No matter how fine the motherfucker is, if her family's stupid, and you live near the family, you better move away because it's not gonna work out. Whole family stupid. You like you'll spend a whole hour.
All right, family. Good
You like it.
afternoon. Karibuni sana. That is Keith. I don't know who he's talking to.
I know he's even live. Okay. Hey, family, don't marry nobody stupid, cause you'll be the whole time, all day. You go to the house asking what's for dinner.
What?
What you feel like eating today? I don't know. What you feel like eating today?
Hold
How
on,
you
hold on,
feel like eating?
hold on.
What you?
Um,
What?
I think that's a normal conversation in a relationship. Like just asking your
No,
partner,
I'm
not
not.
something.
No. I'm not talking about your partner. I'm talking about their family. And
No,
not every you go in their family house and all they talk about is what's fucking for dinner.
no.
No real conversation. What do you think? What do you think is for dinner? How you like dinner? How you want dinner?
They were asking. They were
What
asking
we gonna
you.
eat for dinner? They were asking me, Joby. Eventually they get around to me. It's like they all come in like the kitchen, right? Because
Hmm.
her parents had like a this big home, right? So they all get in there and say, you know what? You think he likes some chicken for dinner? Nah, maybe steak. Nah, how about some barbecue? How about we barbecue? How about we go get some barbecue? And but every damn conversation, it'd be like, what the fuck are we having for dinner? I'm like, God damn, every time I come over here, they talking about what they gonna eat. And somebody needs to go to the store to get it. Somebody go, who's driving? Who's driving to the store to go get it? I said, I don't care. I want I got message. I'm gonna say, I don't give a fuck who gets it. Get the fuck up, go get the dinner, and shut the fuck up. That's what you do.
I feel like
Shit.
that is very
That's what you
disrespectful
do.
in Africa, to be precise. These are African normal culture.
I didn't say nothing, Joe.
Yeah,
I wouldn't disrespect. I kept my mouth shut. Go ahead.
this is when you're married to a respectful family, like either fucked up. Okay, let me just say that. But we have an African culture of welcoming guests. So when you know you have
Yeah.
like, let's say for you, when your wife was going with you to their home, of course the family knew you were going, so they have a grace period of preparing and planning meals. If you maybe you guys were coming
Well,
for a
I get what you're saying, but no, they don't do that now. They don't do it. I get you. They were coming prepared. They weren't preparing nothing, Joby. They were asking, okay, we go there, right? They be talking about just talking about dumb. This nothing important because they're all stupid. So I'm just kidding. Every time I bring some up, they get mad because they don't understand it because they're all dumb. They get mad because I was well educated. It's a problem that I was educated and they're not. It's become some weird vibe going on. So, and then eventually the discussion would always lead in, man, what we gonna eat for dinner? What you like to have? And then the conversation goes to everybody in the house what they want to eat for dinner. I'm like, man, can't y'all decide this shit before we get it here? Is every conversation gonna be we're gonna have barbecue? How about some fish? You guys feel like some fish?
you want to have
Nah, nah, nah. Uh, I'm saying, and then eventually they will make a decision. I tell my wife, I gotta get out of here, man. I'm in a crazy house. You can't leave. You be disrespecting my people, my family. I gotta get out of here, man. I'm getting a headache. I gotta go. I gotta go. My head hurting now. Shit. Bunch of crazy talk going around up in here. And it always was some yassa boss and shit. You guys are, I didn't know, and my grandmother was right. I didn't know people like this still existed. These niggas, you guys, Joey don't know what that means. I'm the yassa boss. Like my boy on the phone knows, he lived in physical. The yassa boss and the yassa boss, yeah, they will suck the white out of a white man's penis and ball sack if they could. Yassa boss, boss of yassa, yassa boss. Mr. Mr. Charlie, yes, boss. Yeah, can't believe, I love to, I think it's everything. Can't believe my father-in-law, he worked at this job for this white man for like 40 years, right? This Yassa boss ass nigga, right? He's talking about, he, the guy wasn't giving him no raise, right? This Yassa boss ass, coon ass nigga, right? He come tell about, you know what, Mr. Charlie, that's another name for the white man. Mr. Charlie then gave me the keys to lock up the place. I'm like, what? What's this nigga talking about?
That a
I said,
scam.
you and your cool. Wait, I said, you and your cool skin cat daddy. He's happy to Mr. Charlie. You know, the C word, the crack. I'm gonna say the crack, right? Without the has allowed him to spend more time at work for free and now locking up the place. Like what? Is it? I asked this moronic ass Negro. I said, "Was he giving you more money? Has he giving you more responsibilities? Is he paying you more?" Oh no, you don't do that. You don't do that to Mr. Charlie. He now respects me. Nigga, you've been working there 40 years. The fuck are you talking about? You slavery minded ass nigga. Get out my fuck. Oh man, I'm about to tell daddy, get up. But one time I told you this crap when her daddy wanted to fight me. I said, oh man, I'll bust you in your motherfucking mouth. You don't get your old ass over there. Say, you're not gonna hit my daddy. I said, your daddy get in my face one more time, I'm gonna knock his punk ass out. Don't ever get in my face again, old man. I'm gonna knock your ass out. That ain't the African way. Like Joe, like what? Yeah, I'm gonna knock your old ass out. Get in my face again with that whole ass shit you talking.
Don't don't
I'm gonna knock your punk ass out.
don't try me because I'm from Africa. Don't get it twisted, please. Don't
Okay, I'm just saying that might be different with Joe. You're like, I'm
don't
supposed to respect your daddy and your family. Your family get to talking crazy. It's
don't
gonna
need
be your family get to talking crazy. Furniture is gonna be moved around up in this bitch, Joby. Some furniture is gonna be moved around
that's all right.
up in this bitch.
You don't do that, but yeah, you don't disrespect. No moving furnitures, but yeah, don't disrespect me. I'm gonna put the shit on. There's actually a lady who has been arrested for smacking a lady, an elderly lady, because it's considered disrespectful in Africa. But sometimes you have to put people in their space. You know, they don't like
What?
that.
All right.
Yeah.
I know his old ass didn't like it either. He started talking to me crazy. I'm like, see, my friend is Southern. I didn't know. I felt that. I knew they did. He said, man, them people don't like you, man. And people can't stand you, Keith. I was on the phone with him until I was in there talking to him. He's like, man, I know, I'm from the South, Keith. Them people can't stand you, man. Them people hate your guts. He was on the phone with me in my ear. I tried not to laugh because they couldn't hear him say, I'm listening when they talking. Them people can't stand your ass, Keith. I said, what? I said, what, you think so? He said, yeah, I'm from the South. These people can't stand your ass.
Mhm.
But anyway, let me joke. Let's go with the show. But oh yes, a Boston ass Negro. Yes,
Don't
a
say yes.
boss. You know.
Don't say yes, boss. You guys, can you make me? Is that
Okay,
is that?
exactly. That's some ebonics. Okay, put us up. Put us on Google.
Okay.
You always Google it. You always Googling everything.
Yeah.
Say
I'll
what's the
test it out.
term? Say what's the term? Yes, sir. Yeah. How you pronounce? Because we know it's slang. So it's not how you pronounce. How you guys spell the word yes, sir, boss? Yes, sir. It's
Uh,
ebonics, Joby. Yes, sir,
Iba
boss.
Jabba spelt it, so let me put it here.
Okay. You probably can find it better like a YouTube video. A yes, a boss nigga.
Okay, let me try it here. That would be better to understand.
I see what Google's saying. A yes, a boss is a vernacular called a coon in the South. it's a it's
nigga.
It's called it's Ebonics, what we call sellout Negroes. Who's always licking up in white people's buttholes. Brown nose, like a brown nose, Joe, but brown nose. But we make as Black Americans, we gotta make our own flavor with it. That's a yassa boss ass nigga. It's a brown noser, white
Mm,
for,
I
for
think
white folk.
I don't know. I see one of it is talking about the Danjo. Um,
Okay, yassa boss is like a Django, a Steven from Django Unchained.
yeah, I think that's because I see the Django
Yeah.
explanation of it. So I think
Oh, you
that's
did it? Yeah, yeah. That be yassa boss. That's her
Not too
daddy.
long
Her
ago, I put
daddy.
a tweet asking
Go
let's say.
ahead. What's what he saying? What's what he saying? Go
you
ahead.
guys to reply with a movie, and the reply with the most likes, I would 100% make a video on. I got over 800 replies on that tweet. A lot of people replied with insane movies like Blubberella, G-Force, The Amazing Bulk. Look out! It was an accident. Freddy Got Fingered, Corona Zombies, and amongst all these replies, one of them reigned supreme. Just played the theme song.
They call him boss. Boss.
Yes, thank you once again, Derek Black.
I don't know this day. I don't know if
That's
that's
right.
the same.
Nah. That's not it, Joe. But that's good. That's it. It's like Django from Steven. I say it's slang. It's slang, Joe. But like you guys do slang in Swahili. It's slang for like a cool Negro. Yassa boss is a certain type of Negro that's a brown nose of the white folks. That's a Yassa boss nigga. Yassa boss. Yassa boss. I didn't know
The
that.
It says,
But
Yasa boss is a term used by Black Americans to degrade Black slaves who constantly agreed with any order given to them by their master. Of course, it's a bootlicker, like this say.
exactly. That's it. You found it. Yeah, there you go. That's it, Jovi. That's it. That was her daddy. Boot licking ass, cowardly ass, yassa boss ass nigga.
Yep, that's what's up. But anyway, before we get started,
Jovi said that's what's up.
yeah,
She read the definition. Said, yeah, that's what's up.
yeah. I mean, now I have a new term of calling the bootlickers. Yasa boss niggas. I have a new term now. I have a new slang for the puppets. Yasa boss niggas. This
That's
Yasa boss.
right. Jovi said so good because Jovi got that accent with it. It's funny as shit. I got a new term for these puppets, these yassa boss ass niggas.
I have a new term. That's what's up, literally for real. As we get started today's conversation is getting to the part 3 of Who Are the Illuminati, part 3. As we continue from where
Sure.
we left yesterday, I have a video here talking about relatively to what we're explaining, understanding who are Black people, who are, again, going back to these things, the distraction, everything. I don't need to go to details if you are listening,
Yeah.
but this lady is talking about why Black people actually are mostly she's talking about they're talking about the woman gives her opinion on why she thinks Satan goes hard on Black people, but it's not about the Satan, it's about the people who control this world. We know
Of
why
course.
they go hard
Exactly.
on Black people. So let me share her perspective and what she had to say as I get to share the videos you shared as you take over. Let me share this.
Why Satan goes so hard after black people is because
You're
black
watching
people
Q
are the
Talk Media.
beginning of human civilization, and black people hold the key to the bridge between earth and the divine. And what I mean by that is black people, right, are the closest to the divine. It's the beginning of civilization.
Exactly.
And it is the black people are the spiritual bridge between earth and the divine. So it's all about how far you have strayed from spirituality. You want to know why Satan?
Yeah, so like what we were discussing yesterday, how far, I think she means how far you would have gone with um your ability to escape this trap. What we're discussing yesterday about eating right, living right, everything doing it right so that you can be able to escape this dimension. But if you don't, that's why we're gonna keep on being trapped and coming back to this
Yeah, this
dimension.
realm, this realm
Yeah,
of existence. I wouldn't
yeah,
call it a dimension, Joby. I say this realm of existence because the
yeah,
other third dimension is not locked down. This certain area of the third dimension is in lockdown, right? That we find ourselves in this reincarnation trap,
hmm,
right? We know this is a fact, so it's not. I'm not, we don't debate with morons no more. We know this is a fact. So what I was trying to show Joby from yesterday's show, I couldn't find it. So now I showed Joby the video. And everybody, I got you. I got some of you guys mentioned. Keith, why is everything so heavy? So I'm gonna have Joby play a fun. We're always gonna start our shows now with some comedy because our shows are heavy, highly educational. So I'm gonna send Joby first this video real quick so she can put some humor so everybody's gonna be crying, it's so serious. It's so much information. So we're gonna put some comedy with our seriousness right here. So let me see where I had this damn video at. Um, Joe, we play this one first.
okay.
See, hold on, let me send it to you real quick. 1 second. Just look at this crazy Atlanta traffic. So, but I have Joby show you through curling photography. See, we do this for me real quick. Since wait, Joby, put up the electromagnetic visual spectrum. Just say the visual spectrum, the images of the visual spectrum. So you'll see that you live in a everything's in waveforms, guys. And even though you can't see it, it exists. It's just outside of your purview, your vision, because we see in a small band of wave forms. So it's the images of the visual spectrum. There you go. So go to images. There you go. Okay, and just tap on one. So you'll see that our visual spectrum is small. So these are waveforms. Everything is waves. That's why we live in this illusion. It's just a wave that our brain believes it's all physical. It's not. Everything is just waves of energy. And see, you see where that small thing with Joby Sherman, the little small slit right there, that's our visual spectrum. Very small. Things exist in the higher realms and in the lower realms. Things exist that you cannot see, that you call the spiritual world. You have higher spiritual place, past the third dimension, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh dimension, things lower in the demonic realms, in the second and first and zero dimensions that are demonic. Only because they lack that less consciousness. The more light you have, the more knowledge you have, the more information you have, the smarter you are. Okay? So with and so things you cannot see. So there are entities around us, whether they be in a lower vibration. I will show you the aura field of black people. You can't see it, but that aura field exists around you. That electrical spark from your soul, it exists. You just can't see it because it's in another part of the visual spectrum. That's all. So understand that. So I might not even got it no more. Dang, I might just say I forget that. We not I can't find this shit. So we're gonna start with a funny video. I can't find the shit. So forget it.
Okay.
Oh no. Here we go. Now I found it. Sister Joker quick. Oh, I found it, Sister Joker real quick. Okay. Okay. Okay, Joe. Play that last video I just sent you. So we start with something light. Then we come back to this. Understand your visual spectrum. So I want to understand how things from lower dimensions can sit in your aura field. So I had to prove that you know you have an aura field. There's light. I'm gonna have Joey play this real quick so we get some laughs.
A minute, I wait.
I'll take your time. And so I was going back to find these videos that shows, you know, Donald Trump has demons house, but their bodies are created that way to house low vibrational. Because I just use the word everybody use demons, demonic energy. That means low vibrational energy is housed in the non-African, the Caucasian, the East Indians, and the damn Asians. You got no sound? Oh, there you go.
Your life,
Sound.
your choice. 60 seconds.
There you go. Hello.
别说你们撐氣，你小姐咩閻龍魚？我送阿叔茶去跟眼摸下笔，直接给我4个字上大展宏图，大事情从头起步，大展宏图，翻来翻在办公室，哎，大展宏图。Look at this dude. No. Look at this dude. No. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. No.
No, that's funny. There's another one of a Kenyan who like imitates people how they walk. It's so funny.
Well, see if you can find and share it at the end.
Okay, let's see.
So anyway, family. So Joey, go to the other video, the three I sent, the first three. So the first one's gonna be Mayor Keisha Bottoms, what I was trying to find yesterday. And what you'll see the camera, the digital camera, picking up. And see, this is also in your emerald tablets, guys. When Tahuti, I'm gonna show you the African name, not the that's okay, Joe. Use the African name Tahuti was telling you this in the emerald tablets. It said, unless you able to change the vibration, you won't be able to see in your visual spectrum that these things are housing these demons, this reptile energy that we're talking about, Ogu or Urogu or the demiurge, whatever you call it. So that's what these motherfuckers doing. Road construction this time of day. Do this shit at nighttime. No wonder the roads all fucked up. Damn. No wonder they'll be doing this shit at the middle of the damn night. Can't be doing this shit in Atlanta in the middle of the day. No wonder traffic's all effed up. It's crazy. But so when you go back and every time now you go on YouTube, they've taken that. I try to go back and look at it and find listener. It's nowhere on there. This is why I got to read it. I had time to look for that certain part today and have Joey find it so we can read it. But Tahuti is telling you there are human beings that they found in Atlantis where the other Atlanteans, high in science, high in knowledge, were placing this demonic energy into these white avatars they were creating. He said you wouldn't know it unless you were able to look outside of the visual spectrum, or looking, like Joe said, look into another dimension, another vibration, because you wouldn't be able to see it. And so the digital camera is able to pick up that visual spectrum and see the demon on in the person's aura field. This is why you're not supposed to be drinking liquor and drugging and sleeping with random women, as Jibba Jabba said. You ain't supposed to be drinking yak and get you a random shorty. We don't even call Joby a random shorty. You're not supposed to be drinking. You're not supposed to be drinking Jack Daniels and get you a random shorty.
No. Hell no. No.
Okay. I'll find you a random Joby or Irriton. All right?
No, don't find me. Go find yourself. Shit.
Well, you're not supposed to be jerking off either. Don't find yourself either. Don't do that either.
like that.
Don't do that either. Because you want to keep that light within you. You finally told me the first one I sent you.
I want to share this funny video first.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to share.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a guy from Kenya who imitates how people walk. It's so funny because I think I relate with it because personally I had that character of imitating people how they walk. Like it's funny. You just go behind them and you start imitating them without their knowledge.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this. God up.
Nah. But yeah, there's a bunch of videos of him. I can't find them in collective. In collective, but he's always super funny. But let me share the first video. You share.
Yeah. You see it Mayor Keisha Bottoms. And so what you see is, her being black, unless and understand, guys, they do these rituals, right? That's why these children become missing. So to keep their form inside the third dimension, the reason why they do these blood rituals because the blood vibrates at this frequency of this dimensional level. That's why they do all these damn rituals. It's to lower the vibration and then put a demonic energy on you. But they need to keep having blood from children because what it does, it synthesizes you to this dimension so no one can actually see that you're a goddamn demon housing this fucking damn European or Asian. That keeps the vibration steady. Good.
The world needs a wake-up call.
For educational purposes only. For educational purposes only.
Yeah, educational purposes only. And understand all your damn governments are controlled by these demonic energies. They've been cloned. If they're black, that's why all these black leaders don't care about black people. Those are usually clones they house the demon on. Because it's hard to put this energy in a melanated body. That's why they created white people for that. To house this low vibrational energy. Because they have no protection not being melanated. Their magnetic field, they don't have one. So their magnetic field is low. So you can house anything inside it. Because remember, the body is just a meat suit. It's an avatar to house either a soul in it or a spirit. White people don't have souls, they have spirits. They're non-existent entities. They have spirits, not souls. We know it's a fact because we always showed you about them admitting that they don't have a monologue in their head. So what's controlling them? Outside forces are controlling them. Forces which you cannot see. Are just downloading shit in their head, have them doing. That's why a lot of the racist shit goes on. Because remember, this thing feeds off your energy. And it must feed off low vibrational energy. So it's got to have you always in strife and stressed and poverty and people having hatred against you. This is how the real world works. That's why everybody said, why do everybody hate black people? Hey, what have we done to anybody? Nothing. You're in an illusional reincarnation trap. That's why everything's to keep your vibration low, because this world is feeding off of black people's energy. As I just showed you that video yesterday that Joby showed you. And they locked him down and showed you all that energy coming off of you. These other damn beings are feeding off your energy. The ones you can see and the real ones that you cannot see. That stands outside your visual spectrum, as I showed you. Joby just shows you in images. The things that the things that exist outside your visual spectrum. That's why you're giving goofy fake religion. Because it's an energy harvest. You're not praying the shit. You're praying to the devil. You don't even know that. You're playing what we call the actual devil. When you say hallelujah, did you know in the book of the Talmud, hallelujah is the name of Lucifer. But you don't know none of this because you're stupid. You don't know, hallelujah, hallelujah. You're giving energy to this entity that we classify as the devil or Lucifer. Your Jehovah is the same thing as Lucifer. He's one and the same. He's the same character. But you don't know that because you don't know no real history. And you don't know no real linguistics. And you go look this up. You go look it up. Hallelujah is the name of Lucifer in the Talmud. So you screaming to the devil because they know. See, the Jays that run the world, they know they're worshiping the demiurge or what the Africans created in your goofy Bible called the devil. They know Jehovah and Lucifer one and the same. That's why they think the world's all fucked up. What kind of God would create the world where the first creation, everybody, which is the black woman and then black man, everybody hates? What world would that be? That wouldn't even make sense. That wouldn't even make any sense. So this low vibrational entity create these other motherfucking people. All these people just showed up 2 days ago. Where they come from? Who made them? Why are you not supposed to know? But they got one thing in common. They're all anti-black. From your Asians, East Indians, the Caucasians. They're all anti-black. Is that a coincidence? Why? You never raped, murdered, killed them. You brought nothing but education and light to these people. Because they're created with that hate and make sure you stay in a low vibratory state to keep feeding these entities that you cannot see. So go ahead and play the video, Joe.
Right.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Open your mind.
Projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite.
Why don't you take your sunglasses off? We're all brand new. Got the first shipment today. They won't hurt. There's less interference.
They've been told that we're commies trying to bring down the government. And some of them are being recruited. Creatures are trading wealth, power.
You mean people are joining up with them?
Most of us just sell out right away. Then all of a sudden we get promoted. Our bank accounts get bigger. We start buying new houses, cars. Perfect, isn't it? We'll do anything to be rich.
Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Boggs. She and her husband don't have bad symptoms, but were diagnosed positive. Mayor, thank you for showing up tonight.
So remember, they're all pushing the lie. So remember all this, the CO, the V, the COVID, was all pushed by these demonic entities. And that was to do what? You know what it was about, right? So they use her. Now these people are supposed to be positioned authority. Most people don't know anything. That this lady's demonic. This is a demonic energy on her ass. You're going to see it. The camera, a digital camera, can look outside of the visual spectrum, guys. That's a fact. It picks up what you cannot see. Just like a dog can hear what you can't hear. Okay? Because you have a limited hearing spectrum as well. But the camera, a digital camera, not a regular camera, now they move to digital. The digital can pick up the frequency that's housed in this lady's aura field. Go ahead, Joe.
You're right, Chris. We tested positive. One child has tested positive. So, hopefully it won't get much worse than this. My symptoms have been like my seasonal allergy symptoms. I've had a headache the past few days.
What do these things want? Why are they here?
Now look,
Their best
now
interests.
look, now look at the demon. Now look at the camera picking up the demonic energy inside the oil field. Everybody knows this bitch is lying. She's a clone or something like that, trying to get black people to take the BAC what? And since black people are stupid, they'll believe, oh, she's the mayor of Atlanta. She knows best, and you'll be out of your fucking mind because you don't know that this bitch is wicked. She's demonic. That's why the energy's on her. She's either been doing those rituals, because as a black person, they can't pierce your aura field. As I showed you yesterday, you have the highest aura field. So anything comes near you is getting electrocuted and dying. They can't house itself on you unless you've been doing those rituals, or this is a fake black woman, this is a clone. Those are your two options. Either she's been sacrificing children, drinking blood. Ain't it funny? That's why they told you drink Jesus' blood, eat his body, low vibrational shit. Lowers your vibration. Go ahead, Joe.
It's crazy we accepted all that bullshit. Not tonight.
I know.
It's a lie.
Planet. Their third world.
And just, a little dry cough, but that's not unusual because I have that with my allergy.
The world needs a wake-up call.
Just take it easy. Hey, you stumbled onto something here. Maybe we can all benefit from this slight misunderstanding. Now let's go someplace quiet so we can talk this over.
Which are just about year-round in Atlanta, and my husband.
And the demonic energy on both of them. He's all fucked up because he's white anyway. So anybody you see on the news, anybody you see, and they're all taking over. And this was told you in the Emerald Tavern. So who he told you this? 10,000 years ago he told you this. Really, I think for the Emerald Tavern like 50,000 years ago. He told you this very thing, that they were going to be housing this demonic energy on people, and you could not see it unless you could raise your vibration or change the vibration that's hiding in these damn Europeans and other people. Hey, you weren't gonna be able to see it, but the digital camera is picking it up. Go ahead, Joe.
See. But literally, it's been asleep since Thursday, and so.
All right, he's been asleep since Thursday. Let's just talk mom to dad here, sick person to sick person for a second, all right? Because I can only imagine what you're dealing with in terms of how to manage the household now, how to protect the other kids, and what you have to do, where they can go, and all this. He's been sleeping. Any fever?
No. Well, actually, he had one.
I don't like this one.
See the camera picking it up? See the camera picking up?
About 99, but again, both have an hour. So it's not unusual when everything is in bloom.
Now, everything's random. Everybody's random. You'll see now. You'll get the frustration that we all have if everybody's going to tell you different things. But I got good news for you, okay? My wife felt exactly, it's not a boy-girl thing, but she felt exactly the way you do right now. Maybe I have a sinus infection. Maybe it's my allergies. I'm a little low energy, but I'm all right. She had that for about a week, 8 days. She couldn't smell or taste anything. It recently came back, freaked us all out, but no other symptoms. 1 week, and then that was gone. My son did the sleeping thing, like your husband is. And again, I'm not saying it's gender related, but I say he had 1 week, it was gone. He had a little bit low-grade fever early on. Nothing else. You know my deal. Everybody's case is different. If you don't have symptoms early, it's a really good sign that they're not going to come anecdotally, okay? Now, how's your kid doing?
Fine, and my husband just I was getting ready to come on, and he said, I've been having those Cuomo dreams. He described them as the dreams that you were having, but he just mentioned that to me today, and I'm still in a state of shock because I don't have any idea how we were.
Boys,
let me tell you.
You see the camera, pause it, Joe, pause it right there, pause it. You see the camera's picking up the distortion in her aura field. She's got a demonic energy on her. That's demonic energy that housed in her ass. I was completely taking her over because, and also remember, that's what these rituals about when they fucking drinking the blood. That's why they got your blood ritual, that Christianity shit. Drinking blood. You don't drink no fucking body's blood. You know how crazy that shit sounds? As the Joker said, you critically think, why the fuck am I drinking this motherfucker's blood? What sense does that make? And eating it, and then eating his body. That's low vibration, eating the body and drinking blood. Are you insane? And that's what this. Go ahead, Joe. You said what now?
I'm saying I'm glad I'm not caught up in those kind of participations, because I feel like the only thing that protected me is that you are told every time you take the blood of Jesus, you can't sin. So I knew I'm gonna get at fault every time. Like I know.
So you knew you was gonna fuck up, say fuck that blood.
I didn't believe in just growing up straight. Number one, I didn't understand Christianity.
There was no such thing as your mistakes teach you, Joe.
Exactly. I didn't believe. How do you just grow up straight without making mistakes? So how do you how do you know how to become straight without making mistakes?
At least you ask a question. No such thing as perfection, Joe. It doesn't exist nowhere. Because and God is saying he's not perfect because he created this motherfucker who fucked up this part of the goddamn universe. So obviously even the creator fucked up because he didn't know Ogo was gonna do what he did. He's the one out. Oh shit.
I never participated on. I don't know what those pieces of breads were. Some bullshit white circle bullshit. I don't know
Yeah. It was symbolized the body.
Body, yeah, and then Ribena, some wine. Then for the kids used to be given. No, for the adults it was wine. For the children is Ribena. I didn't.
But for them, when they start, they do the real thing. Eat the body, eat the kid's body, and drink the blood for real, Joe. But they got you practicing it and not knowing that this is low vibration demonic worship you're doing. That's what it is.
On our BitChute, if you follow us on BitChute, and on the first part of this topic, which we are on part 3, which we had someone commenting, talking about the Jews and who they really are. That person who commented there left a very disturbing image of the rituals of what the Israelites do. Like, it's a very disturbing image of what they're doing to a woman. So if you go to our BitChute, I won't share it here, but if you go to our BitChute page, the part 1 of this conversation, the first comment that guy left a very disturbing image with the real facts of what I read. It's crazy. So it's understandable when you talk about the blood ritual, because what they were doing to that woman is disturbing.
Yeah. So there you go. And you got the Kenyans out there. Yay, Israel. Yay, Joe. Yay. Good luck with that.
Sad.
Believe you me.
See, and a lot of people say, "Oh, this is camera tricks. This is somebody." No, it's not no camera tricks because he's filming it as he's searching. So he's not using any tricks. He's just showing you what's happening, and he's picking it up. That's the camera. That's the digital camera they're using, picking up her aura field and what's housing. And they must keep that blood on them, drinking that blood, or you would see what they really look like. The human frame would break down. And you would see that it's not a goddamn human. That's why they drink the blood.
Definitely there. It's a new morning in America. Fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders. We're optimistic as to what becomes of it all. It really boils down to our ability to accept. We don't need pessimism. There are no limits.
You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion. And in return, the per capita income of each of you here tonight has grown in this year alone
and this,
by an average
pause it for a second. And this what Credo Mubal was talking about, the African Zulu shaman. They call these things the chitaruri, house these demonic energies housed in your goddamn aura field that would take over your whole goddamn body because you have energy, which is waveforms, right? Everything is waves, so it's a light form that you can't see. Low vibrational waveform, light form that would try to kidnap your body, or you actually have the living reptiles, reptilians, that actually live underneath the earth. Both of them exist. And the African shamans know all this, from the Dogon to the Zulu. That's why they told Creator Muwa when he was talking to David Icke to shut his mouth. Shut your mouth. You don't give no information to these white folks ever. You shut your mouth. So, because the African shaman has all this information, he's went on the ground because they said the African went to sleep and became too stupid to talk to. He's too busy out there screaming, Israel, yeah. You can't tell him what stuff we're talking about now. He'll go commit suicide.
Percent. And I've just received word that our forces have won a major victory. The underground terrorist network has been destroyed here on the West Coast. We are all crisis alert. The situation is normal again.
There's the third one, Joe, I sent you on that one. Not the next one, but the third one, where it's got Trump. Now, we know I'm kind of demonic energy on Trump, no good ass. We ain't got to guess that. Trump's filled with all this demonic energy. You have that one, then the next one, and the one after that one, Joe, the third one. Oh, did I lose Joby? She go out?
No, you have me, kid. I'm cute.
Okay. All right. It'll be fine. I might be in a bad, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in all this damn traffic and shit.
I can hear you clearly.
Everything is stopped. Dang, for miles. Look how long this miles around this stuff is backed up.
The feeling is definitely there. It's a new morning in America. Fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders. We're optimistic as to what becomes of it all.
And remember, guys, pause that, Joby. Remember we pause that for a second, Joby. Remember, guys, we did the thing with Joby, movie night. We showed the old TV series of V. I think that was them telling us as kids that what they were when they were pulling these are reptiles, pretend to be human. They're eating them whole mouths, them rats and shit. You remember that? You remember that thing we watched, Joby, about a year ago? Yeah. Remember the one? It was called V, and those guys and the people like reptiles underneath the human mask that they had on. Remember that? He said, "Wow, what's this?" You can't remember them. It was called V, Joe. We watched it. It was called V. Remember? Okay. Remember? I said, "Remember?" Okay. I mean, you say, "Ugh." Remember? That lady had a human face, and then she grabbed a rat and turned around and took it all down her throat. No.
I remember. Ew. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that'd make you remember. They always tell us the truth, and we don't never know it. We think it's just some shit from a movie. No. Damn. We're gonna go ahead, Joe.
Don't need pessimism. There are no limits.
Let it begin.
So I want you to say, there's white people that have no souls. They're just spirit, right? So they house these demonic energies. That's why they made them white. So they have no protection, right, from housing demonic energy on them. And they're just energy. They have no soul. They're not a true human being. They have no soul. They don't come from source. The true source is melanin. Melanin is the divine spark. Melanin is the divine molecule, the divine genetics. That's why they demonize melanin. They got
Yeah,
people trying to skin bleach. Go ahead, Joby.
yeah,
What you say, Joby?
I remember the movie. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah.
That was fucked up. Fucked up.
So, yeah, so they try to, so the divine spark of black people is their melanin. The universe is melanated.
See?
The sea of melanin out there. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Yeah, that's it right there. And you said, you said, oh shit.
Yeah, disgusting.
We're good.
Speak I of an ancient Atlantis. Speak of the days of the kingdom of shadows. Speak of the coming of the children of shadows. Out of the great deep will they call by the wisdom of earthmen, call for the purpose of gaining great power.
So what you see is Ogo energy, what they tell them the quasar that jumped out of the galactic center, the Paloma, start creating this world without its feminine half. So his energy, so they created these white beings that house this demonic energy. That's why we always get shut down. Anywhere we get the truth, we always get shut down, censored, because this is the real world. So all these, and so that's why when Joe asks, what's wrong with their humanity? Why can't they do this? And don't have no, because they're demonic. The energy they created to house demonic energy. That's why they can kill, have poverty, don't care about nothing, because it's Ogo energy housed in these things, housed in a trunk. This is you think it's a human being because you're looking at it. It's not. It's reptile demonic energy you're fucking with. And all you black women out there, I'm lusting after my Brad Pitt and my white man. That's a demon. Shout out to she goes talk about crazy stuff a lot. Shout out to Dr. Mummy, who understood, learned this herself finally. You sleep with all kind of demons. But she goes into some other crazy stuff all the time. But she did learn this. The shamans did teach you right this. You have no idea what you're laying with. It's a bundle of soullessness. As A.E. Powell, A.E. Powell was a white aviator who wrote a book called The Astral Plane. He said white people are nothing but a bundleless, soulless things of sticks. They will never, because they're soulless, they're just spirits, they will never do right. They're soulless bundle of mindless sticks. That's a quote from A.E. Powell, the white aviator. Go ahead, Joe.
Far in the past before Atlantis existed, men there were who delved into darkness, using dark magic, calling up beings from the great deep below us. Forth came they into this cycle, formless were they on another vibration, existing unseen by the children of Earthman. Only through blood could they have formed being. Only through
and you're not going to be allowed to move up in any kind of high position unless you got one of these demonic energy on you, whether you're on TV, politician. You see, Ibram knows why he got to kill his ass. He tear down the system. So unless you already have this demonic energy, you're not going to be allowed to get power nowhere to influence anybody anywhere. That's why these kids are missing. Like all these kids always been kidnapped. All these blood rituals called adrenochrome. That's why we're on chrome right now. Adrenochrome is the drinking of the young blood so they can synthesize their frequency with this earth frequency. And when they stop using it, have a short supply, that demonic energy starts shape-shifting and shit. And you see there's a demonic reptile on this motherfucker right here. And since you don't never learn it, you're like, whoa, shit. There was a story This black guy did at BET. And he said he's been propositioned by one of their executives. He said, I don't care if you believe me. No, I'm just telling my story. He said, I'm telling you right now, this motherfucker turned into a whole reptile in front of me. They're like, what? I'm not telling no lies. I'm not making this shit up. This motherfucker shape shifted into a whole reptile in front of my ass. Yes, because if the energy is not sustained through blood, so it was out of its supply, you're going to start the holographic, because it's just a holograph, guys. So the holographic image of being a human is going to break down, and you're going to see that reptile up in this fucking thing, up in Trump or Keisha Bottoms. He said, I was in there, and the dude was propositioning me for butt naked homosexual sex. His words, not mine. Says a BT executive. And I turned back around, I'm like, I know I'm not seeing the motherfucker whole face changed into a reptile. I'm not making this up. I swear to God, I jumped out the back of that limo so fast, and I think they're gonna kill me. If I quit, I'm in hiding. I think they're gonna kill me. Cause I'm not lying, I know I saw what I saw. Go ahead, Joby.
In ages past, were they conquered by the masters, driven below to the place whence they came. But some there were who remained, hidden in spaces and plains unknown to man. Lived they in Atlantis' shadows, but at times they appeared among men. Aye, when the blood was offered, forth came they to dwell among men. In the form of man moved they amongst us, but only to sight where they are as men. Serpent-headed when the cloud was lifted, but appearing to men as men among men. Crept they into the councils, taking forms that were like unto men. Slain by their arts the chiefs of the kingdoms, taking their form and ruling over men.
And see, and that's why they want to pause that job. And understand, that's why they want to block. Got Bill Gates, got all kind of demons. Because Joey's going to have all kind of demonic shit on his ass too. The second one's going to be Zuckerberg. I pulled up. But that's why they want to block the sun, because the energy changes. The energy rises the vibration, guys. And we keep talking about this fake global warming, this fake all this shit. As the globe rises, they can't stay in this plane of existence because the vibration goes too high. And so that's why all the white birth rates are dying out. Asians are dying out because the vibration of the planet's changed. You can't stay here with no demonic energy as the vibration of the planet rises. That's why they want to give you fucked up food, fucked up music, change out the sun, give you BAC. They're trying to make sure the vibration that African people have stays low so they can continue to feed. But true God is saying the vibration of the whole planet is going up. No matter what you try to do. Now you try to block the sun, you try to do all your global warming scams and schemes, it's not gonna work. And so as the vibration is changing, that's why the birth rate is dying. That's why, guys. Because they're not natural to the source, to the universe. That's why the talk, they say, oh, it's the economy, it's this. Nah. That ain't it. Why they keep trying to give black people certain things in Africa. Oh, let's try this drug. Try this new birth control. Try this new BACI. Try this new fucked up food. Not gonna stop it. Because the African is a soul being. And they're gonna continue to have more babies because the earth vibration is changing. And the Asians are starting to die out. Japan, oh, we need people to come get us. China, because the vibrational rate is changing. And these things that were created by Ogu are not from the source. They're from him. That's what it also tells you in the Nag Hammadi text about the Tamahu and the created people and that their God is the devil, is the demiurge, the creator of this realm, who's got you housed in a reincarnation trap. Die, come back, die, come back, die, come back, die, come back, die, come back. So for a certain period of time, these other people are not going to exist from making these avatars because the vibratory rate's going to be too high. And they're all dying off. That's why the birth rate's all fucked up. Ain't got nothing to do with no VACIA. They're already dying off. Oh, it's because the modern world. You can believe all kind of nonsense you want to. Ain't got shit to do with no modern world. You know, why is the modern world ain't hurting the black woman? She's the one stuck all in poverty, all fucked up. Why is she able to have all these babies? She's the one under stress. It'd be hard for her to have a baby. Because she is the root. The African woman is the root. As it tells you in African text. She is the root T. She is the root of everything. That's what it tells you on the walls of Kemet. She is the root. She is the source. That's why. So blotting out the sun, global climate change, and all this other wacky shit, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Because as the energy rises, these things won't be able to be here. Because they have to go back to the second dimension. They won't be able to feed in high vibrational states. And that's why you're starting to see them now, because the vibratory rate is changing and the digital cameras picking up on it. That's why you can see their ass. Because they're not going to be able to stay in their in this hologram form of a human being. And then they're not going to be able to stay here anyway because the vibration is going to be too high. Go ahead, Joby.
Only by sound could their faces be seen. Sought they from the kingdom of shadows, destroying man and rule in his place. But know ye, the masters were mighty in magic, able to lift the veil from the face of the serpent, able to send him back to his place. Came they to man and taught him the secret, the word that only a man can pronounce. Swift then they lifted the veil from the serpent and cast him forth from place among men. Yet beware, the serpent still liveth in a plate that is open at times to the world. Unseen they walk among thee in places where the rites have been said. Again as time passes onward, shall they take the semblance of man. Called may they be by the masters who knows the white of the black, but only the white master may control and bind it while in the flesh. Seek not the kingdom of shadows, for evil will surely appear, for only the master of brightness shall conquer.
Okay, Jim, go to the second one. That's good. You see the demonic energy on this thing. All they all got demonic energy on them guys. That's why all these scams and schemes and global climate change, we must stop this, we must bring all kind of wacky shit to the Africans, all kind of birth control, fucked up food, everything, and COVID, they're losing their minds because the vibratory rate is changing. And you're going to start seeing behind the veil, as it tells you in Revelation of the Bible. You're going to see, and that's just our African ancestors who wrote that shit to us. And we are our ancestors because we're caught in a reincarnation trap. Our ancestors are us. So you're going to start seeing this as a vibratory rate change because we wrote all these stories down, not as a religious text in Revelation, but to show you the lifting of the veil. That's what Revelation means, a lifting of the veil, truth. So this is what you're gonna start seeing. Hey man, what the fuck is this? You're gonna be with your white woman or canvas with a Spanish broad, and you're gonna be fucked up. Hey, what happened to a fucking head? I don't know, nigga. Good luck with that. There's the second one, Joby.
Yeah, thank you. Just I have it. Okay.
Take your time. You haven't seen her time gone, Joby?
Now they were trying literally when I started the show. She said bye, but you guys didn't. She said
I didn't hear. I didn't hear.
yeah, yeah. She left. Kamlesh just left like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, these Negroes have made me their
Make you know what?
their slave. I'm always cooking and shit, man. They don't.
You the one decide to cook. That's your nature.
I love
Why you like it? And why you get mad about your nature, Joe? Your nature always
misuse me, man. They misuse me. They misuse me because they love my food. They're like, oh, Joby, can you cook for us? Joby. They know how to get to me. It's crazy when people know how to get to you in the simplest way. So, yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, some good food.
If you guys want to go on this channel, I think they shut him down because I haven't seen this dude in 4 or 5 years. So Joby can change the name of the channel, the YouTube channel, and she, got Marino, what's it called, Joby?
Marino Delfino.
The name of the channel is called Marino Delfino. One word, Marino Delfino.
Under 63,000 subscribers. So yeah, Marino.
But he hasn't posted anything. I think they shut down his channel where he can't post anything. Like one of our channels, we can't even get to it because he hasn't posted anything in 4 or 5 years.
Okay, let me continue then.
Go ahead, Joe.
Let it begin.
Now, this is Zuckerberg and his wife. Told you, hey, so you're gonna see demonic energy on both these motherfuckers. You know why? Because they're created. So you're gonna see reptile energy on both these motherfuckers. That's right. That's right. So this is the Ogo energy controlling the world. This is the devil they call Lucifer, Satan. That's the name they want to remake. Ogo or Yahweh. This is the control of the world from behind the scenes that you don't know of through the cats with the hats. But they answer to Ogo. This is real. And your ancestors knew this was real. That's why they wrote about it everywhere. From the world, Ogo energy. Ogo's housing these fucking things. That's what Tahuti was telling you. Those was telling you about this shit right here in the Emerald text 50,000 years ago. Was telling you this. Go back and read the first and second chapter of the Emerald tablets with those. It's telling you this exact thing about the snake energy housed in this damn thing. You know, life is stranger than fiction, but this is what's real, guys. Go ahead, Joe. Oh, God, demonic energy in this goddamn thing. And that's the digital camera catching it outside your visual spectrum. The digital camera can see outside of our visual spectrum. You see how? And that's why you understand on a deeper level, spiritual level, why all true black content is always banned on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and now fucking X. TikTok, because this what runs the world. These are things that feed off of your energy as black people globally. That's what you gotta understand. That's what's happening. Go ahead, Joe. There's a book I wanted to start reading, guys. I'm gonna start doing on my show on the weekends, and it's let me go ahead and get the name of it again. I just had it.
Don't do that. Don't do that, kid.
Don't do what? No.
Don't do that.
I'm doing the weekend.
And no.
I am because I gotta read. I can't do it on the show with you, Joe. It's called Jesus in the House of the Pharaoh. So I want you to understand how the Africans were all a lot of this Christian stuff. They merged it with real African history. So a lot of stuff they talk about Jesus, shit. A lot of stuff was King Tut, right? His life. Jesus dies on his cross. We know every pharaoh died in the Ankh. So we know the cross is just a fake Ankh. And so every pharaoh would have to die on the Ankh. So all these traditions got bastardized and turned into Christian insanity. So I'm going to read this. I want us to go through that book. I'm going to have to go through this book couple chapters at a time during the weekend. I'm probably going to do it like one of the early shows, and I do that for like the main show at night. I do it in the midday after Spikes does his Swahili class. Come on after that and go deep into this book. Because I want you guys to understand the parallels, because it's the Africans that created the Septuagint, which is your Bible, right? But they took the stories of ancient African, ancient Kemet, to make these goofy stories. Your fake Hebrew story, your fake Jesus story that comes out later, where a lot of these stories that's written in your Bible actually originate from. What's the real story behind the fake story? And so, shout out to this guy here, compiled a lot of those stories in what he's got here, Jesus in the House of the Pharaoh. A lot of those stories they gave to Jesus, all these other parable stories, these are just old African Kemetic stories attributed to the pharaohs. And they just juxtaposed it later on, 2,000 years later, with this fake Jesus character. But the original stories, I want to share that with you guys so you guys see where the Africans took it, remixed it like a remix. The Bible and the Christian shit is a remix. You know, where the Africans remixed it for the white man. Just remixed it. Like Joby on Thursday, remixing shit on the culture show. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Joe. And pause that again, Joe. So, because I gotta come back with books. You guys always ask me books and sources. It's like shout out to Bobby Hemmett would always give you books and sources. I used to do that. Well, I gotta go back and start giving you sources. So I'm just not pulling shit out my ass. So you guys can go back and kind of reference things and come to your own conclusion. You know, you come to your own conclusion. I'll give you Jerry Massey book in the beginning. I learned about the Tamahu. That's before I went to Egypt. I ain't know about no Tamahu. What's that? I learned that in the book in the beginning. When white people first go into Kemet, or after the Greeks go into Kemet in the 1800s, and they go to that temple and they see the Africans talking about the created white man. I didn't know nothing about that. I learned that from the book, from Gerald Massey's Egypt, Light of the World, Volume 1 and Volume 2. You know, and the stuff about the Moors, I learned that through reading. That's what you say. Hey, do you read a lot of books? Yeah, I read a lot of books. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Joe. And see, and that's how the fake church works, guys. Right? The church is the demonic entity. So the church comes in to possession. We got to do the possession of that because they're the ones that bringing the demons in through that CERN and shit. They're the ones. Possession is not real. When they're the demonic entities putting these demonic entities on people, they come out and do, like they said, exorcism. And what you see is the Hegelian dialect. They're the ones putting the demons on your ass. They come out and say, "Oh, the church is out here doing exorcisms," when they know they're the ones housed with the demonic entity in their ass. That's why the church is demonic, and so is the goddamn mosque. That's all demonic energy. Anything you gotta worship, anything you gotta bow down to, anything you got to control you is demonic. It's low vibrational. That's why you know Allah and Islam is low vibrational. Christianity low vibrational. Hebrew low vibrational. Any God, the true I am, true creator, the true he or she that rests upon nothing, true God, true creator, he or she or he, because God is feminine and masculine, both, doesn't need your worship and doesn't want it. Doesn't need your love and whatever admiration. Does not need it, does not want it, does not care. He or she that rests on nothing, or she or he that rests on nothing, true creator, has everything it ever needs. Nothing you can ever give it can make it whole or take away from it. Because it is the divine. So it wouldn't need any worship from you. Because there's nothing you could give it that it doesn't already have, because it created everything. So there's nothing you could give to it. So it couldn't be jealous of anything because there's nothing above it or greater than it. So there's nothing to be jealous of. So it can never be any jealous God. The creator is everything. Couldn't be jealous. Was it jealous of himself or herself? There's nothing greater than it to be jealous of. So that's a lie. That's how you know the book of the Bible and the Quran, that's the devil. That's the demiurge. That's a jealous spirit. Not a God. I am a jealous God. I am this. Then you're not God, moron. See? Pause that for a second, Jay. Pause that. If you understand the spiritual aspects, you understand why they're trying to bring out the digital IDs. Why they're trying to lock everything down now and do what they need to do. You understand the spiritual, you understand what's going on. You understand why this lady's got all kinds of demonic energy on her ass. Okay? You know why these demons want to now put you in 15-minute smart cities. Why they want to give you digital IDs. These are these demons. That's what's running the world. Ogo energy. We're going to we'll play 2 more minutes of this. Call it a day.
Okay.
See, and pause it. And I want you to understand, this is why the Moors, who were Kemetic priests, not the Islam shit, the Moors went into Europe to try to put melanin into this beast so they couldn't house these demonic entities. So when you guys want to say, why the Moors going to Europe, why they teaching and having sex with all these people, they were trying to put melanin in the genetic pool so it couldn't house this demonic energy right here. The Moors knew all this. This is ancient African science. The African knew all this. This is not new I'm talking about. The Moors knew all this. Moor science guys, about Moor science, nothing but Kemetic science, they knew all this. So they were trying to put melanin into the gene pool so these white people wouldn't be birthing these demons. Because we know with a melanated body, it's harder to possess. That aura field is hard for these things. What they doing now with CERN, open up portals to lower dimensions and allowing these waveforms of demonic energy to come in here that you cannot see. Right? So we get out there right there. We got 30 minutes left. Get out there right there and go to YouTube and say, I want you to see the demonic stuff I'm talking about. Say the opening of what's the name? What's the name of that thing we did? Check it the name. Go to YouTube, say video of the opening of the CERN Railway, where they were doing that ritual, it was all demonic. You see they were demonically possessed. Say videos of the train station to CERN. CERN, train station to CERN. Open up that train station. What was the name of that video? I had to find the shit. They did all that demonic ass shit and sure they open up portals. Because CERN is opening up portals. Because CERN is opening up portals to lower dimensions. These are facts. And so I told you when I said, Joe, we showed you those sprites. Those are the sprites. Those are demonic entities looking for a body to house themselves in. And usually it's white people because they have no melanin and their field is not like black people's field. Their aura field. Unless this black person, like I said, is drinking, smoking, on drugs, having random sex with shorties. Okay. Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead, see what that was.
Okay.
This is. Now I want you to look how demonic this is. We're possessed by these low vibrational entities. That's what you're seeing. Them giving tribute to what's this is real, guys. Why does everybody gotta be butt naked? Why does everybody doing this demonic ass shit? just to celebrate a train in CERN being open. Because this is Ogo, this is your devil that runs this world. This is real. This is real. Not the devil, your Bible. That's the name they gave. This Ogo is, this Ogo. This is the demiurge. And it's housed demonic energy in these fucking things right here. This is a demonic ritual you're looking at. Go ahead, Joe. And that's why they're gonna show you a portal open. They're gonna show you a portal. This is all demonic energy. All these motherfuckers got demons on them. No vibrational energy. Well, they showing you a portal. They showing you a portal to a lower dimension. See, that's a portal. They showing you a portal to a lower dimension. It's doing it in your face. That's what CERN is doing. Open up portals to lower dimensions and got these entities coming up into the third dimension. That's what those told you. The Hootie told you. Housing in these people. That's why you see the damn field in Keisha Bottoms. You see the field in Trump, Zuckerberg, Alex Jones, all these motherfuckers. Low vibrational energy that Ogo created and house them on these people that run this planet. That's why the earth is so wicked. Go ahead, Joe. See that wicked ass space in the portal? That's a portal they showing you to a lower dimension. And you asking yourself, what kind of shit is this? What's this got to do with a train station? Yeah.
just to ask Heath, don't you think even watching it now, the fact that they're showing you up lower portal to lower dimension, that actually also lowers your dimension as you watch it? Just to ask. I don't know if it makes sense.
Nah, they don't what, nah, they don't lower your vibration because you watch it, Joby. You're just getting
Because
informed of what it is.
I get it, but because we keep on speaking about what you watch, what you see,
No,
and
you already know, but that's different. You know what you're looking at, what it is. You know, there's nothing. Not doing nothing that you don't know. You know, they're doing a demonic ritual. They're doing a low vibrational ritual. So you need to see it in real time, so you know it exists. You ask the question, why are they doing this? How's this a trick? Because they're just supposed to be celebrating the opening of the train to CERN. What kind of crazy shit is this, Joby? All people butt naked and doing all kind of crazy rituals because this is low vibrational energy. They're showing you in your face that we're opening up portals to lower dimensions and having this energy, these things that you cannot see, Joe, coming to your dimension. And now they need a body so they can take over this reptile energy, this Ogo or demonic or devilish Luciferic energy. Needs to find a body to house itself on.
I understand that, but it's good to ask because
Of
maybe for
course.
someone who doesn't understand and to know if this is wrong when you watch maybe this kind of information, as much as you know,
No,
as much as you're
no, it's not
getting.
wrong. You would know this. It's not. There's nothing wrong watching this. You need
All
to,
right.
you're doing this because you're learning. You're seeing like, wow, this shit is some crazy shit. No, it's not like you watching some. You should have listened to damn 10 hours of Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. If you decide to listen to that stuff and all that, if you take in that stuff without being critical and instead what you're listening to is lowering your vibration, that's a different story. You have to have knowledge to combat things. So this is just acquiring knowledge. So if you have knowledge, but you listen to, oh man, this stuff is garbage. You understand it's garbage. You protect your oil field. This is not doing nothing to your oil field because you're looking at it for knowledgeable purposes. You're not like joining the ritual. You're not agreeing and joining with this, trying to do these rituals yourself.
All
You
right.
know,
Yeah, I understand it. All right.
this shit is, they got so comfortable now. They doing it in your face. They got so much control of the plan now. They doing it in your face.
right, that's the end of
All
comments.
right, Joe, but that's good. That's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay,
So,
let me go through comments of
comments? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
people. I guess just from Colin Happy, so should be here from any minute. To come pick me up. But anyway, let me go to the comments very quickly before we get to wind up. Shout to Unsunken One, 10 Speed, John Mosquito, Jiba Jabba. Shout to everyone with us in the building. I see Jiba Jabba from earlier today. He was talking about if you want views, do a show of an Ebonics. Nah, I can't speak Ebonics. Nah, like what the hell? Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. Well, you learn what yes, a boss is.
that's apart from my yes, a boss. That's for the puppets. I'm gonna be using that for the puppets. Yes, a boss puppets. And not the. I know. I feel like using the N word is disrespectful and understanding history personally. So I prefer the Negroes. It sounds
It
more.
is. It sounds more respectful. The
Yeah,
NITT word, it is disrespectful. I use it now because it's funny. But go ahead.
I know, but personally, I think also understanding as much as I'm gonna
You're right.
say it, it's. I don't want to
Yeah, it
say it's
is. It is.
way.
It's disrespectful. Yeah, you're actually right. It is.
Yeah,
Good.
I know
Good.
so much to be disrespectful in any sort
Yeah.
of the yasa nigga puppets, the yasa nigga.
Yeah.
That sounds
No, no. Yes. 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 A boss puppets. Yes.
oh
A
yeah,
boss.
oh yasa boss Negroes, come on, oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the real constrictor as well. The real constrictor never says anything. He's always with 100% and the her the claim the exclamation marks and all that. But shout out to you, nice to see you. Thank you for always tuning in. I see Jiba Jabba said I was watching college football this weekend and they kept blasting the purge siren all through the game. That's a subliminal programming. And I also see says question. I wonder if those Google glasses can pick out these images of demons. Nah, the goggle glasses. You mean the goggle or the Google glasses? What the goggle? The
Now
Google?
you may Google glasses. I don't know about those Google glasses. Every time with the red spectrum glasses, they did. Remember, we showed we did. We talked about the red spectrum, the night goggles, we talked about that were in the red spectrum. Those guys have seen all kind of demons. Ah, they
Oh
started
yeah,
just shooting shit.
I remember. Yeah, that was in
That's
Korea,
in Vietnam. That's in Vietnam.
Vietnam. Sorry, yeah, the both
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Vietnam. And then I see Jibba Jibba says my churches are Matzos crackers and Welch grapes juice. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is.
That's
For the
juice.
people
That's
that is
that's the kind. That's the fake blood.
yeah,
The juice. So
for the
it's
people.
called Welch's grape juice.
As we call it Ribena. Yeah, it's the grape juice. That's Ribena. Yeah, it's
So
Ribena.
that's just a different brand. Welch's is a brand. Welch's is just the name of the brand he's talking about. There's a bunch of different kind of grape juices. So he's just talking about the brand they use called Welch's.
I get it. Ours is called Ribena, which I hated.
There you
I
go.
hate the Ribena. Let me show you Ribena. It's it. I don't like Rib. People exaggerate this shit. I don't like it because it tastes. It doesn't taste anything like grapes. It just tastes like some chemicals, and this is what they use for the blood of Jesus in Africa. This is for the children, for the Negroes who don't take, of course, also alcohol. I mean, of course, it's not good for your health. Please don't take alcohol, but we're not educated enough to not understand we're not supposed to be taking some things. That's also something we can't blame ourselves as Africans, being honest. We were not
True.
educated enough to know
That's
what to
true.
expect, what not to. The only thing that was more pushed was the don't eat a pig. Don't eat the pig meat, it's a dirty animal, especially on the Bible. And then I just learned today, shout out to Iwaton from Iwaton, and we're doing the Tubonge show. Indians don't eat beef. I didn't know that the Indians don't eat
No,
beef.
they didn't. Yeah, they worship the cow. So
Yeah, I didn't
cows,
know. Like
cows a sacred animal that can't.
I'm like, because the only about foods and all that. So I was like, they were talking about Chinese food, Kamlesh and what one were relating on those foods. I'm like, man, I'm scared of trying Wazungus, Asians, whatever food. If not African, if not African, I have curiosity in the African dishes. Like I had the audacity when we were in Tanzania last time. At least I tried some Nigerian dish, which was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't like it.
Yeah, nah, I didn't like that. Because all you see it's the way you see on the picture and the reality is different. Because even today I was telling them, I watched a whole 9 minute video on TikTok of the okra and that thing we tried in Tanzania, but I didn't eat. It looks so good and yummy on the screen, but it smells so bad. Like it smells bad. Like I didn't like that. How do you have beef smelling like
Yeah, but
fish?
they don't eat beef because their religion comes out of ancient Kemet, yo. Because in Africa, the cow was sacred. That was the one. That was the representation of the woman called Hathor. That was the goddess because the first god of the planet was a woman, yo. Hathor was a black woman. So that was a representative. So when the Africans created the Indian civilization, those are Africans. So that religion got distorted, right? Got messed up because it was that's what you see in the Ten Commandments movie. It's about the Egyptian worshiping the golden calf, Joe, the golden calf. So
I
that was
remember.
a lot.
I
So they
remember.
took so they took that coming from Africa. It wasn't no golden calf they were worshiping. That was the mother that was the creator, Hathor. They didn't worship it. That was the mother of the universe, the creator. Because the creator, before you go these other fake religions, was a black woman, Joe.
I
A
think it
Thor.
comes from the history of Moses. No,
That's the Moses. That's the Moses line.
yeah, like
Yeah, that's
after
the yeah,
you
yeah, that's
the
the
mountain,
yeah, that's the comic book figure called Moses, who never existed, yo. That's why I'm gonna read the book I'm gonna show you where all these fake Bible stories came from. Your fake,
oh my god,
your fake David, who never existed. Solomon, who never existed. They're all fake.
we're
It
gonna
all
do that.
came from Africa. It all came from Kemetic. When the Greeks invaded Africa, they couldn't read or write, and they kept asking the Africans to tell them their history. So they wrote down all these other stories, and that became all your fake Bible text. Anyway, so when the Africans go create what you call the Indian civilization, they took that over there, and the dumb Indians started worshiping the cow. They didn't worship it. They just thought that was a resemblance of the black woman, a Thor. Put this up, Joey. Put this up quick thing. What we need, the images of the goddess of Thor, Hathor. Images of the goddess of Thor. That's what I'm saying. All your religions go back to ancient African spiritual science, yo. Just bastardized. That's why the Indians don't eat cow. The images of the goddess of Thor, Hathor,
And if I have the right
which,
one,
which is gonna be a cow, right? It's a cow.
is it? Is it done?
See, no, a Thor.
Or
Hathor, a Thor.
it?
Hathor. See, but that still went back to India, whatever you type right there. All these religions go back to Africa.
Yeah, this is
A Thor.
Egyptian.
Yeah. I don't know. That wouldn't be a Thor. I guess that's a Thor in a woman. Yeah, that's the woman version. But there also was a animal version that would be the cow. It should show your cow somewhere. They got a cow anywhere, Joe?
I Yeah, this one is this.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be a cow because that's why she got the cow horn. Yeah, but yeah, that's adult, but that's the black woman, Joe. The black woman is your first god on the planet. And so, as a female, she represents a black woman. As an animal, it's a cow. That's where you get the fake story about the golden calf.
Hmm.
And that's how the story gets taken to India, and they start worshiping the cow as a sacred animal. They hate black people, but they worship the black woman because the black woman is the image of that black cow, Joe.
I get it. I get it. This is it's crazy. This is mind blowing. Like I learned that today. Then of course, like I mean, we've viewed this image a couple of times, but now understanding why they don't eat the beef, which I learned today, is also
Yeah.
mind blowing. It's some good history to understand. Now I understand where Indians are coming from and the hate of black people. Now I understand the deep racism about them. Now from this
But
aspect.
yeah, but the funny part is that they don't eat the meat, but that's the worship of the black woman.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. I understand now the deep racism of where it comes from because they can't maybe don't know that they worship a black woman
They know that. I'm sorry.
because
Maybe not the normal ones know no more, but the ones that's actually learning no history, they know that. They know where that shit came from. They know where the cow. They know where the worship of the cow came from. That's the symbol of the black woman. I mean, the regular Hindu might not know it no more. I agree with you, Joe. The
yeah,
regular Indian probably doesn't know that anymore. I will
exactly.
agree.
It's just like Africans because we have to agree most of these apart from Africa, most of these other people who practice whatever religion they practice. We know all of the religions like we're discussing earlier today on my show, the Pan African list. Um all religions are lies. So
Exactly.
you know you
They all come out of African science, spiritual science, Joe. Because remember,
exactly.
these people didn't exist. They took African spiritual science and they corrupted and made them into religions, and
Yep.
those are the lies. And
Yep.
then tried to give them back to Africans. And why you got some Indians had African children praying to that thing to a in a Kenyan school recently that you showed.
Yep, exactly. That bullshit. That you need to pray to Allah Krishna so you can get
And Krishna means Joey. Krishna is the black Christ coming from Africa.
you can even pronounce the Indian words. You trying to tell me to pray to Allah Krishna. Who the fuck is Allah Krishna? Who do you know who the fuck that is? And pardon my language, but that's just being realistic. Do you know who you because the teacher was there even trying to pronounce the Indian words couldn't do nonsense. Like you kids, you need to pray to this Indian God so you can get food. Are you fucked up in the head? You sound fucked up in the head, man. And you're a
What is
grown
up?
ass man calling
What is
yourself
up, Joey? What is up, Joey? What is up? Say images of the black Indian god Krishna. That's what Christ. That's what Christ. Krishna. He's the Christ, Joe. That's before you made the fake Jesus Christ. That's another guy. These are all cuts on African science. Christ
yeah,
is us. It's a Christ are black people, not a person. It's a vibration.
as we wind up.
He's a
Okay,
black
okay.
god, Joe.
Black.
Yes,
All
that.
black.
Yes, that's exactly because those civilizations, India and the religions come from African science, Joe. Even the first Buddha is black. It's a Buddha. Buddha is what? A Christ. Another Christ, Joe.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it comes from African science.
I remember all that history. I remember when you did the Buddha history and going
Yeah.
into the writings of the wall. I remember, especially when you did the eight. The eight, I still rely. If there's so much knowledge I gained out of, I don't want to say like all our lessons are not like that impactful, but the eight classes of understanding where the white man comes from, again, go look at those
Yeah.
episodes. I saw actually learned a lot that today makes me understand what I'm talking about back to back every single day. So for me to stop Shachikit was saying
They
that
hate us, Joby, but all the original gods. See now they made but all the original gods are black, Joe.
you know, yeah,
They're all black.
because yeah, because that particular topic takes me back to something Keith mentioned yesterday of a question I kept on relying on some time back of always asking, why are white people evil? That question kept literally recycling my mind every single time. Like I didn't understand and trying to connect the dots of why they act, how they act, and the distraction, so that topic, the 8 episodes of understanding who are the white men, if you missed that out, if it's not on YouTube, which majority of our shows, they're going to be taken down, but we saw yesterday we're everywhere on the internet. Blackout Fire Network is everywhere on the internet. We're everywhere. So if you want to catch up with our shows on repeat, you can catch the shows on repeat. And the fact that also Keith airs them on the TV. So if you have Amazon TV, Roku TV, if you have Amazon TV, Roku TV, you can actually catch these shows on a replay every weekend. All the
Can you
shows
hear me?
all aired out. Yes, kid, I can hear you.
All right, that is. But what I'm trying to say, all these guys were all black guys because the blacks, the Africans ruled the world. They changed them all white when they finally, you know, came and started to get some kind of power. But all these religions, from your fake Christianity, your fake ass Islam, your fake ass Hindu, your fake ass Buddha, they're nothing but plagiarized versions of African spiritual science. That's it.
Period. Period.
That's what they are.
Literally. As we wind up, let me go quickly and swiftly on the comments. Capri is here, and
Okay.
it's
Yeah. You're right. What's up,
yeah,
Capri? Yeah. Go ahead. Read the comments so we get them out of here.
yeah, it's almost 11 p.m. So yeah, we're
Oh
gonna let
shit.
yeah. So I see the welfare king says Vice President George Bush came abroad my ship in 1985, gave three niggers a medal for seize a drug ship in. Hmm, okay, yeah, I remember. I think you've discussed about you being on the military or something. Welfare King Bashati, nice to see you. I see, yeah, punctuality on the grammar. I love that. But I love to see Shatu and Sankenon says that the lights are on the coach reaches scrambling. Didn't get that comment, but I also see we have Jerome Mosquito says you don't even need to be a spiritual to know Mark Zuckerberg is not human. Come on, period. Jerome Mosquito says I don't need to take Muslims seriously. They are the worst. Man, I have a Muslim friend, but I don't want to get into details, man. I see it. Just he's my friend and I can't, you can just go on an attack mode on people. You have to give them grace, let them, be. But I feel very sad that they're caught up in that religion matrix. But they're really, really, like, really, I'd say, how do I say, very talented people, like a very talented person in my circle, and a person who's doing great in my circle. But the religion psychosis is what messes people up in the mind,
Of
and
course.
especially caught up on what kids started with of you don't want to correct your parents because oh they are my parents, I don't want to be on the wrong. Fuck that. That they live their life. You live your life, you know. And I feel
True.
bad because most of the Africans have to feel guilty because of the I was telling Kamlesh because of the black tax blackmail, which is a
Black
blackface.
tax.
Yeah,
It's
people
just
might
exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. When Joby said, I heard that an African American said, I'm done with that black tax. I'm broke. We struggling out here. I can't send no more money back to nobody. I ain't saved no money because I've been sending money back with this black tax shit. I laugh. So I ain't
yeah,
sending nobody a goddamn thing.
yeah, so it's really crazy. I hope I could teach my friend how to escape the whole religion Muslim bullshit, but I can't because they're really really
You
talented.
can't.
They're
It's deep.
amazing, but I'm just gonna let you be. But I know on this other side of whatever you believe in as a creative, you're capable of it, but you just need to keep the religion aside. If you keep the religion aside, you can achieve what you want. Like
But ask what kind of God is jealous and vengeance? What kind of God, what kind of creator is vengeance? We need to take vengeance against. See, the whole problem is that we're educated so poorly. We don't understand we're in a universe of. Do me a favor, Joe, real quick. We're gonna put before we. I know we gotta leave. You guys are in a massive universe where other entities live, other humans live. So you're so uneducated. You think that this world, this little bitty Earth, is the whole world, the whole universe. It's just a very imagine being on a speck of sand. The Earth is like a speck of sand. One little bitty particle of sand on a beach. Let's say I'm in Mombasa and I'm in a white beach in Mombasa. You pick up one little piece of sand. That's what the Earth is according to the universe. Okay. Yeah. Look at this, Joe. We say the Lanikia cluster. Images of the Lanikia, Lanik, Lanikia cluster. So these are the two super galaxies. All these galaxies that come together. You got the Lanikia cluster and another one. What's the other one called?
Atlantic. Can you spell the?
No, not Atlantic. Lanikia. LAN.
Oh, Atlantic. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Lanikia. Lanikia. LAN.
Oh, not still the one. This is a card thingy.
See, Lanikia cluster. LAN.
TIC.
Not TS. LANIKIA. Lanikia cluster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it right there, Joe. Put up. Those are trillions of galaxies. That was your light. And there's another one. Those are trillions of galaxies, guys, all clustered together. And there's another one right next to it. I forgot the name of the other one. I was Joey probably said, "What's the Joey just type in the matching cluster to Lanikia." I forgot the name of. If you guys are looking at this all that light, imagine those are trillions of galaxies, not planets, galaxies. So the number of planets and suns in there is quadrillions of suns, quadrillions of planets, and we're not even in that. We're not even in any of those galaxies, right? Because our galaxy's alone. But there's another one that matches us right next to it. You have to find what is the matching galaxy to Lanikia. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. But you got Lanikia. See, and since you like Joe said, since you don't know this knowledge, that's why your religion does not even work outside of the planet. This is Lanikia. This thing is fucking huge. These are trillions of galaxies together.
So
see, it looks small. Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead. See.
We have the Lanikia, we have the Milky Way, we have the Great Attractor. This is according to Google what it's giving me.
Nah, there's another one next. There's another galaxy as big as that one next to it. It's a matching one, but I don't know the name of it. But it's showing if you say how many planets inside the Lanikia, it'll tell you too many numbers. It's astronomical. There's in the trillions of, because that's just trillions of galaxies. So the number say what is the matching giant cluster to the Lanikia? What is the matching cluster to the Lanikia?
Hold on, just a minute. Um,
Say, what is the matching universal? What the hell is that? I don't know what joke we got going on with them.
what's the matching?
Say, what is the matching giant galaxy? What is the matching giant? What is the giant matching galaxy cluster to the Laniakea cluster? What's the name of the other one? You got the Laniakea, you got the other one. And talk about you guys see all that light? That's all attached to energy to God, the true God. So Ogo doesn't have that energy. See, all those things are in light. They're in light. Does it pop up? Did anything pop up, Joby?
I have to go deeper. Google nowadays crazy. Shit. Hold on.
Images. Go to images. Does it say images up there?
Okay.
What's the images? What does it say? The two matching ones. It's got Laniakea, another one next to it. Yeah. Yeah. See, they by each other. So what's the other one name? You got Laniakea and you got the other one next to it. These are galaxies. See, if you don't have a frame of reference to understand how big the universe is, you know your God is fake. Your Christian God don't exist on this earth. These are trillions of galaxies. We're just in one galaxy. Our galaxy alone has a million suns, a million planets. That's our galaxy alone. I don't know the name of the matching galaxies. I don't know the name of it. Those are small galaxies, Joe. That's not a. Don't worry about it. We'll look it up Friday.
Okay.
Because you got to get out of here.
I had a question to ask, but
Go ahead. Answer question. Go ahead.
I lost that question because I was to ask you if we're gonna do it on Friday, but if I remember it, I'm gonna raise the question again. I think I lost the train of thought because I was not given the chance to ask the question, but anyway, it's okay. In case it pops up, I'll question about it on Friday on the conversation. But I see as we wind up, John Mosquito says you don't even need to be spiritual to know the Mark Zuckerberg. I think I read that. 10 Speed Karibu Sana once again says, I thank you, kid, for this information. The Most High work because we need to know this darkness and how demonic these people are, especially when we leave this earth. This is the greatest kid, so still being appreciated. I also see Tanspeed says this information was good, exposing these devils and the sun. The video kid actually has shared a couple of times. That's not my first time seeing that video of them doing the law by
The demonic ritual. Yeah. I've been sharing that for the last 3 or 4 years, right?
Exactly. So I'm familiar with that video a couple of times. So that's why I had to pose the question because now the fact that we know so much, is it okay to be watching that because you know so much? Does
Of course. Because no, that doesn't affect your vibration in any way, shape, or form. Except you're not partaking. You're not the one out there doing the ritual, so it has no effect on you. But as far as music, you listen to certain music and partaking in it, yeah, that has effect on you. You're the one singing whatever. You sing whatever mumble mouth Lil Wayne song. What is it?
I feel like as much as I'm not gonna go like what and don't use me like an example. I love that actually because yes, I do listen to some of this effed up music, and I go back to again. We've not been educated enough to not know what to not listen to know what to listen to.
Of course
so
not.
I'm catching up with this information. I know I need to cut off some of the things I'm doing. Is it easy? Hell no.
No. Of course not. Of course not. It becomes part of our nature. I still listen to bad music. I was still listening to I was still listening to Dr. Dre and all that Snoop Dogg shit because that was I grew up in LA, so I was still listening to it, but not as much. At least I know what it is.
still
What?
drinking Dr. Pepper to be talking about it.
Yeah, but only on the. I ain't drinking that now. Only on the weekends.
Oh,
So,
now you drink Dr.
yeah,
At least
yeah.
it's
I'm still
like
drinking. I'm still drinking soda every now and then. Yeah, exactly. I'm not. I'm not saying I'm not. I'm not all. I don't. I don't claim to be a holy in now because I know he eating Popeye's chicken, which is
Popeye's chicken,
processed food.
ice cream cones. He eats like a whole packet of ice cream cones,
Yeah,
Popeye.
this nigga try to die me out. I ain't eating no ice cream cones this weekend, so you can kick rocks. But yeah. So I know. So yeah, I know our eating habits have something to do with that. But like I said, I'm not disciplined enough, so I do the best I can. That's all you can do. But look, to change on, if you're gonna be fucked up like me, because I'm not disciplined, go outside, take your shoes off in the damn ground so you can ground yourself, and sun gaze. Sun gazing raise your vibration up no matter what the fuck you eat. So go ahead, sun gaze. After when the sun's out, get out there, get your irises towards the sun and sun gaze. That's gonna raise your vibration. So Joby can kick rocks. Yeah, I ate my ice cream and I drank my Dr. Pepper. That's right. And I had to and I also had to yell at goddamn yes, a boss ass niggas.
Yes, Papa. Yes, bossa. That's my new term. I like that. Yaka bossa puppets, come on. But anyway, what's up? And thank you so much for tuning in. This has been the Africa Today Show. Catch you up or catch up with us on Friday, same time, same place. But remember, tomorrow, in case you don't have our application, kindly download it right now. This is the time. Remember, tomorrow we shall be having the culture show. So in case you have any music, tomorrow I have your time. Don't you dare come in an hour, 30 minutes late after I'm almost winding up the show telling me I need a request. Like, Keith, I won't play your jam. Okay?
Listen. We come in early and Joey still won't request. Don't even play your jam.
No, let me tell you guys what Keith did last week, okay? Keith is on a call with Demore, then he comes invading my show, telling me about some other things that I don't even know about on the show, And then
I said, can I have a request?
An hour, like 15, 20 minutes later, when I'm almost 40 minutes down with the show, Keith is like, Joby, can I have my request for earlier? You was here for a whole hour making calls, on my show. So please, tomorrow, if you want to request a jam, tune in 8 o'clock. The same time we have the Africa Today Show. The same time I start the culture show. Literally, I'm on the radio. I'm on TikTok. Shout out to K Williams. I saw him last Thursday. Shout out to John Mosquito, always tuned in. Shout out to Jason, always tuned in. Keith himself as well, and to those who catch up. If you're on the network, shout out to Jibba Jabba. He's always on the network.
And I know last week you guys didn't get none of your damn requests even played. Joby gets in the own zone. They already know you ain't gonna play it. Joby gets in the own zone. Yeah, come on.
I had a good time. Whether you request or not, I'm having a good time. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
I had to all of the shows especially because we have 2 minutes. Like this conversation, you see, we've had 2 days row of really serious conversation. You expect me tomorrow to still fathom my head?
That's what I just said. That's why we did some comedian stuff, because people said the conversations get heavy. That's why I did some comedy stuff. So
that's why we had to put in between at least 1 day of rest with our serious conversations, so that at least when you jump in on Friday, whether with a movie or another show, it's a break, of everything we talk about. Because sometimes I feel like political conversations do get also sometimes hectical and too much for the head. I don't know if everyone feels like that. Sometimes there's so much going on in the world that you're like, God damn, So yeah, that's just true. I don't know. For me, I always feel like that. I don't know, because I speak about so much negativity going on in Africa.
Exactly. You need a break. That's it. Yeah, that's like everybody like that. You need a break. You need a break to just sit back and relax and just enjoy some good music and have fun. Let your hair go. Exactly. That's just life. We can't be inundated with everything all bad and everything all serious. We got to be well-rounded. We got to be balanced. We got to have balance. So
Exactly.
yeah, 10 speed. A galaxy is your solar system are 9 planets around our sun. A galaxy, it starts from the black hole in the center and all the planets and suns within a galaxy. So we have 1 million planets and stars in just our own galaxy alone. See, that's why they never want to teach you this, because outside, as Joe just showed that real big gas, I'm gonna get the name of the other one. The real big gas, you got people living on those planets. Those are trillions of planets. Joe, we just see this looks like it is like a bunch of light shit, right? Those are planets and suns and all a bunch of galaxies, all put together. I'm wrapping it up, calm down. So yeah.
Capri is sleeping on me. I don't know if he's
going to. Okay, we're about to go. So understand that 10 speed. That's why these religions are fake. You got trillions of planets, trillions of galaxies where other people live that are black people, melanated. So they don't know your fake Jesus story or your fake Allah story because it's fake. All right, much love, guys.
Please, on Friday, we shall continue with much more of this conversation. For the pending questions that I've not read or anything you'd love to maybe raise up regarding the conversation on Friday, catch us up and see what we're going to be discussing. If it's this part 4 of it, or if you're going to be having more of Trump shenanigans.
Maybe so much. I think we covered. I think we did three things. This is good. Let's Joey remembers her question. We might do it then.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, I hope we also discuss how much of America is a shithole. Much love, family.
Joey just loves saying that shit.
Hey, family.